Hello and welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as the Commonwealth. We are still in this war with the Ottomans, which is not going great. We are winning, but the Ottomans have a little more military strength than I bargained for, and they also have a very annoying 3-star general who is helping them out. Probably we should try to hire a military advisor who would help us out. More morale of armies might be good. We can just about afford to pay him. Probably that's better than reinforced speed. Speaking of reinforcing, I did just consolidate this stack, so I'm probably a bit below my force limit now. We can indeed afford to build another template of 12. In terms of force limit we can, but in terms of money we can't, so we'll have to wait and do that in a bit. It looks like they're possibly trying to come around here to attack this leaderless part of my army. So we can let them do that and then reinforce. Or just try to dissuade them. I think we'll let them do it. We're gonna have to fight them eventually. Okay, that went just fine, largely thanks to the crossing, I have to presume. This is the better reinforced one. We'll send this over here. And also make sure to turn off forced march so it can regain its morale. So they also have a 32 stack over here, which we probably should consider trying to attack. That is plains it's in. So we know that their larger part of their army is in retreat right now and probably won't be able to get here in time to help any battle that we get into. So let's try and go through here so we can trap it in there and send this stack next door so we can reinforce. Oh, and we have integrated Transylvania, which is a slow process, as ever, giving us more prestige. We gained a CB against Hungary. And we are accepting Hungarian as an accepted culture, so that's pretty nice. Of course we lose Transylvania's army, but, well, we lose it as a vassal army, but we gain it as our actual army, which could be helpful. There are some Ottoman troops over here now, which is something we should do something about. We're not over our force limit though, it might have to actually update that value, so we could be actually over it. We have this other army on the way down to... Where are you headed to? Burgas for the moment, okay. We're also trying to catch this army, let's not forget. Oh, it looks like they're trying to leave now. To Sinop. Okay. Looks like that 5 stack is trying to head to Silistria. We should probably put a general in charge of this one. Move him from wherever he is right now. Okay, looks like they're changing their mind on that one. We head to Tarnovo. Why don't you head to Tarnovo? Should be able to trap them in there. Okay, looks like that army is running away from where it was there. That's okay, we'll just give up on pursuing it for the moment, I think. Focus on this army over here. So you're trying to attack it in Burgas, that's plains, and there is probably no river crossing. So that's good, we'll let that battle happen. We'll reinforce, I think, with this stack. Not use these two unless absolutely necessary, because we want them available to protect the straight crossing. It looks like we're not over our force limit, so that's fine. Ooh, this army was further away than I had accounted for. They did get there in time, though. They're retreating across the strait, okay. So we're not actually making any progress other than from our ticking war score. We should probably actually detach at least a small force from here to go over and start sieging some of these provinces. Though they could still raise troops over here, we'll have to keep an eye on it. That's not actually enough. Foreign plots. Okay, we can gain 600 ducats at the cost of 10 Republican tradition or lose stability. I think we'll do this one and repay our outstanding loan. Which is something at least. Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten an additional bonus from a second cannon there, so sending another infantry was the correct decision. Oh, and it looks like their army is over here. They are attacking us in Van, where we do not have a general appointed. Let's move one over, which might dissuade them from attacking. Yes. Okay. I'm going to advance this stack to their province there. We can start sieging it and still be able to reinforce from 2 directions. They're headed over to Urmia. Okay. We'll let them. Are they in another war right now? No? Okay. So it looks like we are okay on the river crossing. Apparently the Timurids are in this war? When did that happen? They weren't at first. Okay, well, we'll just have to let them siege some land over there, I think. Oh, and it looks like something happened over here. Armenia exists. So they've apparently just been released from Karakayunlu, I guess? Whatever war they just finished. We can invest in admin tech. So I suppose that we will. I think by the time we piece out of this war, we'll have enough admin tech or admin points gained back to core anything we need to core. At least I hope so. Persia entered an alliance with Tabaristan. It looks like the Ottoman armies are now chasing down the Novgorod stack and Georgian army over here, so perhaps we should try and get an army over there to help reinforce. Army or armies. Ineffective missionary work. An official commitment to humanism means that our missionaries are finding it difficult to persuade non-believers to fall in line. Without the stick of punishment or carrot of official preference, the preachers have to rely on their personal charisma. So we get less missionary strength in Burgas. Okay. Alright, so they are moving on Novgorod here. They'll get there on the 8th of April. Not sure that this army is going to be there in time to do anything useful. And that army is going to get caught. Hopefully Georgia will reinforce too. So they've taken a terrain penalty. Novgorod's general is at 2-3 versus their 6-4. We can get possibly a slightly better general in there for them. Only this guy, our 6-1, is available. The rest of... actually, we can get our 5-4 transferred over there. They have a small-ish army on the other side of the strait, but they probably won't cross. Alright, so this will give us approximately equal numbers until Tabaristan reinforces, and then we'll be at a slight disadvantage. Hopefully Georgia comes in and that would even things up a bit. I think with the crossing or with the terrain penalty and our better general in there, it might go okay. Oh, maybe not. Looks like their morale is already very low. Okay, Georgia is coming in though, so let's try it. Get there on the 21st. Oh, in fact, they did not even last that long, so that's bad. It looks like they're coming in to attack... Oh no, they're not. They're heading up to Kunzia here. Okay, well this army is in the hills, that's fine. We don't really want to allow them to march up here, possibly link up with the Timurid army. That would be bad. Or even start sieging our lands unimpeded. So I think we should probably try and intercept them. This is mountains, so if we're going to get there first, which we probably will, they shouldn't want to attack us in there. Let's, I hate to break off this siege, but I think it's better that we bring this army up to possibly reinforce. Okay, they want to go to Kakheti now. So if we just stay there, they should change their mind again. Oh, and they're heading in on the Georgian army. This is hills, alright. They've left this army without a leader. Which seems like an opportunity to me, even though we will be attacking into hills. We're gonna be abandoning Georgia to their fate here, but I think it's okay. Catch this 19 stack with no leader. Nothing bad going on over here, that's good. Sweden no longer considers Pomerania a rival. Are we going to get there in time? We are. And the Timurids are on their way. Oh, and that battle ended very quickly. And now they're coming in to reinforce this. And I don't want to reinforce it myself because we have the terrain and crossing penalties. They're going to be there on the 15th of June. I don't really like our chances to win before then. I think we just have to double down and reinforce this though. Looks like the Timurids will try to get in there too. Which is bad, but... Okay, well, we won before they got there, so that's probably the best outcome that could have happened there. Looks like the Timurids are actually still advancing in there, so we'll let them do that, I suppose? No, they're not, okay. Turn off force march on these stacks. Do definitely want to keep an eye on this Ottoman army and also on the Timurids. Don't want to get outmaneuvered over there. I think we're still fine over here though. It looks like they're just trying to chase down Georgia's retreating army. Okay. Let's see. The Timurids are going to get there on the 26th. We could get there on the 1st of July. If we force marched, we'd get there on the 29th, so we can't beat them there. We don't want to attack them when they're in that province because it's mountains. So I guess we'll just stay where we are for the moment there. Oh, it looks like they changed their mind about where they were going. We can't get there first, so this should stop them going to that province. Alright, looks like they're just hanging around here. Maybe sieging some of Georgia's provinces, which is okay. Timurids are coming around the other side, though, which we don't want. They're heading to Imirti. And they're attacking Georgia here. Alright, I guess they can do that. We can try to get our armies there to reinforce. We get there on the 22nd. We'll arrive there just after they leave. Or we'll get caught there with a bad terrain penalty because they changed their mind. That's pretty unfortunate. Let's see. We do have a pretty good morale advantage, also discipline and tactics. So maybe it'll go okay. I'm gonna get this army in as quickly as I can anyway to help out. Not sure whether the Ottomans are on their way to reinforce, but let's hope they're not. It looks like they were, but they didn't get there in time. Which is fortunate. They're heading into Kartli now, which is where this army is retreating to, I think. Or, I mean, my army. It's going to get there on the 22nd. They'll get there on the 28th. This is mountains, so we have to fight them in any province. That would probably be our preference. Let's start this army heading in this direction so it can potentially reinforce. No, they just changed their mind, okay. And Timurids are probably heading down to the one province they have here, it looks like. So that's fine. We just have to let them retreat. Dramatic currency reevaluation, or revaluation, excuse me. Concerned about spiraling inflation, your government strongly advises you to abandon the old coinage and begin using a new, more stable currency. So we can lose 1 stability or gain 3 inflation, neither of which I like very much at all. I guess we'll lose the stability. We're at +3, so we can sort of afford to, though obviously we would much rather not. And we did lose a siege over there, that's fine. It looks like the Ottoman army is heading off in that direction too. Fortification effort. A permanent matter of regal attention, fortification of the realm always received great care, particularly at the border or in strategic places such as capitals, major shipyards, or important colonies. So Ruthenia can get increased local defensiveness, and we can lose 50 ducats, or we can lose 1 prestige. Let's just lose the prestige, I think. Okay, we won a siege over there. We'll send the army over to the next province. And we definitely still won't be crossing this strait anytime soon. Okay, and with the larger Ottoman army apparently headed off somewhere, we'll try and catch some of these smaller stacks while we have the opportunity. And hopefully wipe them out. We are attacking that one in the mountains, of course, but it should be fine. Okay, and their army is just gonna wait here, apparently. We'll continue to leave our armies on the other side of the strait to receive them if they decide they want to attack us. And we wiped out that one okay too. Alright, well, we're out of time for this episode, so we'll have to continue this war next time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.